The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Pauline Berzosa. Severe tropical storm Kristine is set to exit the Philippine territory, but Pagasa is monitoring other weather disturbances. And now let's get the details from Pagasa weather specialist Chanel Dominguez, who is now joining us on the line. Chanel, ano na ba ang latest kay severe tropical storm Kristine? At ngayong hapon na nga ba lalabas ng PAR ito?
Magandang umaga po sa inyo, Pauline, at magandang umaga din po dito sa mga taga-subaybay po natin dito sa One News. So ito po si Kristine ay nasa huling namataan po sa layong 125 km west-northwest ng Bacnotan, La Union. Yes po, inaasahan po natin lalabas po siya ng Philippine Area of Responsibility mamayang hapon or ngayong araw din po. Pero dahil po dito po rin sa bagyo po na si Kristine, meron pa rin po tayong mga tropical cyclone wind signal number 2, lalo na po dito sa Cagayan kasama ng Babuyan Islands, Isabela, Quirino, Nueva Vizcaya, Apayao, Kalinga, Abra, Ifugao Mountain Province, Benguet, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Pangasinan, Aurora, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, Zambales, Bataan, Pampanga, Bulacan, Metro Manila, northern portion ng Cavite at northern portion ng Rizal. Signal number 1 naman po sa nalalabing bahagi po ng Luzon, pati na rin po dito sa may Visayas po, particularly Aklan, Capiz, Antique, kasama ng Kaluya Islands at northwestern portion ng Iloilo. So sa nakikita naman po natin, yun po, lalabas naman na po rin po siya na ating Philippine Area of Responsibility, pero asahan pa rin po natin yung kanyang rain bands po or yung extension po niya, magdadala pa rin naman po mga pag-ulan, lalo na po dito sa western section po ng ating bansa. Yan po muna latest dito sa Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Chanel Dominguez po, magandang umaga.
Okay, Chanel, mukhang may dalawa pang sama ng panahon na minomonitor ang Pag-asa ngayon no, sa labas na nga ng PAR. Pero may nakikita rin kaming reports na posible daw na hatakin ito pabalik. Si Kristine, no? Gaano ba kataas nga yung posibilidad na mangyari yun? Yung tinatawag na Fujiwara effect.
Yes po, ito pong Fujiwara effect po, nangyayari po ito kapag may interaction po ang dalawang bagyo. Sa average po na kung kanilang layo po sa isa't isa ay 1,500 km po yung kanilang pagitan. Pero sa nakikita po natin, between po dito kay Kristine tsaka dun sa papasok po natin possible na bagyo po, natatawagin po nating Leon, ay mababa naman po yung chance na mag-Fujiwara effect po sila.
Okay.
Meron lang po tayong may mga factors lang po tayo dito, lalo na po sa West Philippine Sea na magdadala po, kaya po magkakaroon po tayo ng tinatawag nating looping or magsistay po dito sa karagatan ng West Philippine Sea itong si Kristine po.
Okay. Maraming salamat para sa update na yan. That was Pag-asa Weather Specialist Chanel Dominguez. Meanwhile, the Interior Department assured the public that all resources are now being mobilized to help residents affected by severe tropical storm Kristine. Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla said President Bongbong Marcos has ordered to provide all possible support to local government units. The president also ordered the DILG to ramp up its preparations for the provision of emergency field hospitals and medicines, especially in Naga and other affected areas. The Department of Public Works and Highways has a 100% deployment rate to clear out roads following the storm's passage. Farmers in the Bicol region are troubled about the decline in palay prices. Some of them said current rates may drop to 15 pesos per kilogram, which will not yield any profit for them. The situation is exacerbated by Kristine's damage to their rice plantations. The Department of Agriculture, though, assured the public of enough stocks through the rest of 2024. The agency says the country anticipates a rice supply of 3.83 million metric tons by the end of the year. Well, some areas in Isabela were left flooded after severe tropical storm Kristine made landfall over the province. Elaine Fulgencio has that report.
These branches were toppled by the strong winds brought by Typhoon Christine. The heavy rain came in bursts. The surroundings were also dark because the power had been cut off in the area. According to the Isabela PDRMO, even though Typhoon Christine made landfall in Divulacan, it did not cause significant damage. Only a few trees were knocked down, but no areas were reported to have been flooded. However, in Ilagad City, 22 barangays were flooded. Included in the flooded areas were parts of Barangay Bagong Bayan. Even livestock such as cows, chickens, ducks, and pigs were evacuated. According to Ilagan CDRMO, The city is a catch basin. That's why even if the rain isn't too heavy, water from higher areas accumulates here. The number of residents in the evacuation center has now reached 2,000. But there are a few who decided to stay with their relatives.
Maulanan, kawawa naman ng mga baboy. Kailangan na makisiksikan pa kami doon.
The Pinakanawan River has also overflowed to Bacolod Bridge. Flooding in some parts of Barangay Bacolod has gone above human height. News 5 caught up with a father who was crossing in a boat. He said they had already evacuated but he needed to return to get his chickens.
Yung mga alaga namin, kasi sayang naman pagpabayaan mo sila.
Winds and rains in Ilagan City have since weakened. There have been no reported casualties or missing persons due to the devastation caused by Kristine and Isabela, and relief goods continue to be distributed to affected residents. Reporting for News 5, Elaine Fulgencio, We Are One News.
Well, the intensity of the rains may have decreased, but some towns in Camarines Sur are still flooded. The delivery of relief goods in the town of San Fernando is still a challenge because of the heavily flooded main road. But some residents already chose to look for food as they have been stranded for days. The towns of Milaor, Pili, and Naga are also suffering from floods. Camarines Sur Governor Luigi Villafuerte said that these towns became catch basins for the province and its neighbor Camarines Norte.
We have actually a long-term plan developed by the World Development Bank. Pero it's over a $5 billion project. Ngayon, ang focus po natin is mitigation. Siyempre, mga dikes and mga flood control and mass evacuation centers na po talaga.
Meanwhile, members and pensioners of Social Security System, or SSS, who were affected by the onslaught of severe tropical storm Kristine can immediately avail salary and pension loans. Now, this is what the state-run insurance programs announced yesterday as part of their response to the storm's impact. And to qualify for a 1-month salary loan, members must have 36 monthly contributions, in which 6 were recorded within the last 12 months. Meanwhile, retiree pensioners can avail a pension loan if their pension has an active status. Salary loan and pension loan applications can be submitted online at www.sss.gov.ph. And those are the top stories of the hour. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.